Hey, this is John with a Major League Baseball playoff race update for September 25th. Calculations are from the free tool at playoffcomputer.appspot.com. You can make your own drama for your fantasy league there. Apologies, I have been unavoidably absent for the past 2 weeks. Here is the overview of the American League. 3 spots have been claimed, 3 remain. The Blue Jays and Rangers look to be in the driver's seats, with the Astros and Mariners likely fighting it out for the last spot. But since the last week of the schedule is quite interesting, just about anything is possible. The computer says the most likely number of wins needed to get a wild card spot is at 89, which is where it was when I left you last. If that holds up, the Rangers and Blue Jays just need to win 2 more games. Incidentally, 90 wins would guarantee a spot, so if either of them wants to go 500 or better for the week, they are in. And for what it's worth, there is no scenario in which less than 86 wins gets a spot. The Astros and Mariners need to finish strong, but one of them is almost guaranteed to do that as they play each other next. And here is the remaining schedule for the contenders. No cakewalks for anyone, so that slight buffer the Rangers and Blue Jays have is very possibly their ticket to the promised land. The Rangers are on the road to finish up with 3 against the Angels and then the big finale, 4 at Seattle. The Blue Jays are at home for the week against the Yankees and Rays. Like I said, both the Rangers and Blue Jays likely just need to find 2 more wins for the week. The Astros and Mariners play right now in Seattle, with the Astros finishing at Arizona, while the Mariners definitely control their own destiny with those two huge series against the Astros and Rangers to finish the year. So if you look at the odds, you'll see that even though Toronto is a half game back behind Texas, they have a better chance of making the playoffs as they get to enjoy the other 3 playing each other, and both teams in those games can't win. So because of the Mariners playing teams holding current spots, every team here controls their own destiny. And while we can probably throw away the strength of schedule projections for the last week, here they are. And they show what could be suspected anyway. The Mariners have the work cut out for them. For Monday, we have 2 games to watch. The Rangers at the Angels, and of course the Astros at Seattle. No team can clinch or be eliminated on Monday. The best outcomes for each team are shown. Obviously, everybody other than Texas will be rooting for the Angels, while Texas odds are improved the most by the Mariners beating the Astros, as are the Blue Jays odds. In the National League, same, 3 spots taken, 3 remain, with the Phillies all but in. It would take some very strange twists and turns for them to not make it in. After that, it looks like the Diamondbacks, Cubs, and Marlins fighting for 2 spots, with the Reds having just a glimmer of hope, and the Padres and Giants having better odds of winning a fantasy football league with Daniel Jones as their quarterback. Best guess by the computer is 86 wins for the wild card, with Philadelphia already at 87, and there being no scenario in which 88 wins does not make it in. They just need 1 more win to secure a spot and basically just show back up in a week realistically. For the others, the Diamondbacks and Cubs likely need to find 4 wins for the week, with the Marlins likely needing to not have a plural of a loss. This probability puts the Reds needing some strange developments to have a chance, with the Padres and Giants only being mathematically alive. Looking at everybody's schedule, what's funny is unlike the AL, none of these teams play each other. That means that only the teams that are currently holding the wildcard spots control their own destiny. The Phillies, as I mentioned, worst case scenario and everybody else goes on a tear, they still would just need one more win this week. And they host the Pirates and then travel to see the Mets. I think we can mark them in. The Diamondbacks have a makeup game with the Yankees, then visit the White Sox, which has been good news for everybody else, then finish with what could be drama for both leagues when they host the Astros. The Cubs have a tough final week, travel to Atlanta and then Milwaukee. I am guessing the Brewers won't be taking it easy if they have a chance to dispatch with their more popular Lake Michigan competitor. The Marlins, one back, also finish on the road, Mets and Pirates, so that could help make up that one-game hurdle. The Reds only have 5 games left. The odds say they probably need to win all 5 to have a chance, maybe 4-1. My strength of schedule projections, for what it's worth, show the Phillies, Diamondbacks, and Cubs taking the spots, with the Marlins just narrowly missing. So they and the Reds need to steal wins from the odds makers to have a chance. For Monday, we have 2 games to watch. The Diamondbacks at the Yankees, and then to officially say goodbye to one of the California teams, the Padres play the Giants. No team can clinch a spot on Monday, while the Giants could be officially eliminated with a loss and an Arizona win. As for the best outcomes for each team, what would help their odds the most? The nationwide hatred of the Yankees will be temporarily suspended for the other teams battling for a wild card, as obviously a Diamondbacks loss helps the others. And then the Phillies and Reds are helped by the Padres beating the Giants, while the others are helped with a Giants win. That's it for now. Sorry again for having to miss the past 2 weeks. My site is playoffcomputer.appspot.com. Please check it out if you play in, or in particular, commish a fantasy or other sports league. If you found this interesting, please do all the things that give me internet likes. If you really found it interesting and want to encourage my behavior, there's a couple options on the site, including going to the Playoff Computer page on buymeacoffee.com. Any amount is really appreciated. Enjoy your day.